So I'm starting to think that am I going to get the Isle of Skye? Literally 20 minutes driving, I was thinking this is it. I'm getting there, road blocked, and as you've just heard, another delay. So it's yet another wait then. Perfect time to cry out the old KP nuts. Thought I was there, and then as soon as I seen them blue lights, well, it is what it is. What can you do? I'm glad I had a little bag of snacks, because I would have been struggling because I was getting hungry. Well, I'll report back when I know more, but at the minute it's the waiting game. So I'm sat here and still waiting. It's getting dark now, but my spirits are still high.
So I just bit the bullet and decided to take the only other route to the Isle of Skye with what would go from a 1.5 hour journey to a 4 hour slog in wind and treacherous sleet.
I've arrived. What a journey I've had. Honestly, the road was blocked all the way to Isle of Skye, so I had to go all the way around up the A9. Honestly, and the weather was, the storms come back in, and honestly the roads was absolutely covered in sleet. I locked the car up, nearly lost it. I don't know how I didn't, but honestly, what a journey. But I've made it anyway. It's 10 p.m. now, and I set off obviously at 10 a.m. this morning, so it took us 12 hours to get here. But I'm here, that's the main thing. Good morning from the Isle of Skye. I've had a good night's sleep. The time is now, it's 7:30. Sunrise is at 9:10. I only live 15 minutes away from the location I'm going to first, so it's not too much of a rush on this morning. So I'm going to get myself up to the Quiraing first. I'm going to be starting things off there.
So the first shoot at the Quiraing was a complete write-off. The rain was torrential, so after trying to get a couple of shots, I left and headed back to the pod. I feel at this location the light is definitely key here to set the scene and glorify the landscape.
Quite a beautiful view here. So I've just finished the morning shoot up at the Quiraing, and like I say, the rain just ruined it. But You know, what can you expect? What can you expect? This is the Isle of Skye. So I've just come back, I've had a bit of breakfast, a bit of a chill out, and I think I'm going to head down to Talsket Bay. That's where I'm going to be heading, I think. Or maybe the lighthouse, I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's clearing up a bit over there, so I don't know. I'll see, I'll decide. But this is the Isle of Owner pod. Highly recommend these pods. I'll give you a little walk around tonight when I get in and show you everything that you get included. But yeah, they're really great. It's got a lovely view. I mean, look at the view. Absolutely fantastic. So I will see you when I'm down at the next location. Hopefully we're going to get some good weather. Tomorrow looks decent, so I might be able to spend a good full day here tomorrow with better conditions and hopefully no more rain. Just arrived at Neist Point lighthouse. Weather conditions absolutely lashing it down. Just take a look at the conditions here. Yeah, so it's not good, like. And I'm not getting out on that after being in it this morning. But I'm just hoping that I'm just starting to see the horizon is starting to show. So I'm just hoping it's going to clear. So if I get a clear spell, I'm going to be straight out. Oh. So I'm set up here at Neist Point. A little bit of a break in the weather. I've been able to get out and I'm just down here now. And I've just come into a little bit of a lower elevation. So I want to try and get the brow of the mountain there, or whatever it is, hill, above the horizon line. So that's what I'm aiming to do. And I've just got it above the horizon line there. And it looks like the storm's coming back in again. So I might be able to get a good stormy image here. So I've got a filter on the front there. I've got the 6-stop ND filter. Just to try and flatten the water touch. Give me an exposure time of around 11 seconds on F11. But I'm glad we've managed to get a bit of a break in the rain because it was lashing down really heavy. So a really simple composition. Keeping the lighthouse in the middle. I might try and get on a little bit lower. Try and introduce some of this rock into the foreground and see how that looks. That could be something I could try. Like I say, I can't stress enough how much this geared tripod head has changed how I can, line up my photographs. Even just getting it level, just all you gotta do is a little twist of the handle, and you just get your levels right. Forward, back, up, down. Fantastic. So it's looking very, very stormy and moody over there. I'm just trying to capture this scene here. So I'm just trying some different compositions in this area. I've just come further up to the right. I'm just trying to get the tripod down as low as possible. So I'm right down to the ground, well, nearly. And it looks like we've got some rain coming in again. But at least there's a lot of interest in the sky. I'm really happy about that. I'm just sticking with the 6-stop filter. Okay, so I think we're going to get some rain coming in very soon, so I'll get a quick couple more shots and then I'll call it a day from here. So I'll put up these shots now, what I'll get from here, using this 24 to 105 lens. Enjoy. Okay, so I'll give you a little tour of the room now and show you exactly what you get included in when you come to have your stay here at the Croft Chalets. So okay, so starting off, you've got your Wi-Fi there. Now, I've never seen that before in pods, having your own Wi-Fi, which is great. There's a radio here, even a little USB Type C. They give you a little, just in case you haven't brought one with you. Moving over to here, you have a toaster, you have a kettle, cups, tea, coffee. If you come down here, there's an oil heater to keep you nice and warm. Then you have a pulley out table to eat your food on. So moving on to the kitchen, you have your fridge, which has milk and tomato sauce, all your condiments. You have a little hob here, electric hob, and down here you have a microwave, 2 drawers which has your cutlery, and some pans, pots and pans in there. In here, plates. That's basically all your kitchen. And then if you come over here, this is your bed you have. It's a bit messy. Don't mind the mess. Double bed. Really comfortable double bed. Lights. Also, what I thought is a good touch is, moving back over to here, is having USB plugs. That comes in handy. That's good. And that's basically it for in here. So moving into the bathroom now. Comes with towels if you need them. Get somewhere to hang your clothes. Little dryer in here. So there you have a little dryer. And then you have a decent shower. Very decent. So yeah, so that's just a little tour of the Croft Chalet. Okay, so I'm set up at the old Man of Storr. And we've just had a fresh little dusting of snow. So I'm set up now. We're about 15 to 20 minutes away from the sunrise. And the composition I've decided to go for today is I'm not going up to the viewpoint at the top. I've just stayed a little bit lower down, and I'm just using the road here, so the path, as a leading line down towards the old Man of Storr. Like I say, we just had a fresh dusting of snow there this morning, so it's given the path a little bit of definition. I think we're going to start getting some colour very soon. So settings, I'm just on F11. Shutter speed is 1/6 of a second at the moment. I think I'm going to put a graduated filter on the front just to bring down the sky a touch. But it's a beautiful morning here. Couple of lads there. Say hello.
Hello there. Do future photography.
And we're a few minutes away from sunrise now, and we're getting a nice bit of colour in the sky. Just trying to capture this now. Got snow falling. It's all happening up here today. But I'm glad we're getting some beautiful light in the sky. So we've got very, very dynamic conditions this morning. We've got snow showers keep blowing in. And the scene over there constantly changing. Okay guys, so I'm packing up now from the old Man of Storr. I think I'm getting some decent images this morning. We didn't get any light on the old man, but I'm still getting some decent images there. There was a bit of colour in the sky, so I'm happy. So I'll put up the images now, what I've got from me. I'm going to head down to the Brighter Vales, the waterfall just down the road, and just in time for the snow, as it's just starting to snow now. Okay guys, so I'll see you down that location. See you soon. Enjoy these pictures. Okay, so I've just come down to the Bridal Veil Falls, and I'm just going to get the camera out and I'm going to have a look at the different compositions and try and find the best one. It was a bit tricky getting down actually because of all the rain we've had, but we've got lots of water. I think I'm going to go for the wide lens here. I'll try this the 24 to 105, but I think it's a wide lens shot this. Ooh. And I think head height should work okay. And the focal point there is the old Man of Storr, right up on the top. Right, I'm going to get set up now and get this shot. So I think I'm going to put a graduator filter on, and I think a 4-stop ND grad, get the shutter speed around a half a second, so that's what I want, half a second. It's going to be a graduator filter, 4-stop ND. I'm happy with the composition I've got there. I want to get a shot before anybody turns up. It's a bit awkward actually, and I keep on losing this blue rag. This blue rag is having my life. Got the shutter speed at half a second, F11. It looks like we've got a storm heading in over the top of the store. So I've just decided to try out a portrait version of this shot, and I'll just show you now. I'm actually liking it more than the landscape because it's allowing us to get more of the waterfall in. Like see down here, it's allowing me to get more of the waterfall in. And I'm really liking the results on the back. Looks amazing. Got a nice bit of interest in the sky, some lovely clouds there. So shutter speed at the moment is an 1/8 of a second. I'm on F10. ISO 100. Shooting in portrait mode. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I've arrived at Elgol, and I've got to say this is breathtaking, this place, and especially with the way I think it is now. The light is absolutely amazing. So I'm set up here, and it hasn't been easy. It has not been easy, this. Whoa. So I'm just waiting for the wave to come in, and then I'm pressing the shutter. I'm getting some nice movement in the water. I'm just using the polarizer on the front. I do not know where my filters have gone. So there's a little bit of cloud there. Not as much as I was expecting or hoping for. But I found a nice little composition here. Quite happy with it. So that's a wrap for me from here down in Elgol. So I'll put up the images now. If there's any decent ones, it's been a struggle, I've got to admit. It's been a real struggle. Tide's pushing in. You don't realise how quick that tide comes in. But I've got some nice bit of movement in the water, which is good. So I'll see how they are when I get back, and that's when I'm really going to know if there's anything worthwhile. It was a tricky shoot, this one, but I've enjoyed it. This has been one of the best days of landscape photography I've had today. Honestly, I've been getting some shots with a long lens on the way down. So I'll put up the images I've taken from here, and also I might put a few in from the long lens shots of what I've got on the way down. So I'll sign off from Elgol.